There is a relatively quiet center between the main streets of Kharkiv. It is old and atmospheric. Almost every building here is over 100 years old. On the one hand, it's not very long. On the other hand, it's already history. There was a construction boom, I think, and then famous Ukrainian scientists, architects, artists were living and working here. Later, Russians who occupied us all that time wanted to control us, arrested the elite of Ukrainian culture and science in these relatively quiet corners of Kharkiv city center. Famous and talented Ukrainians were killed, their wives were sent to concentration camps, and their children to orphanages, just because they were too much Ukrainians. This is how the Ukrainian nation was exterminated. All of this happened mostly in 1920s, 1930s and later. The tentacles of the Moscow octopus penetrated these lives deeply, deciding our fates without our permission. It seems to me that by coming to our cities, in those times like today, Russians tried to become like us, and through us like Europeans, because they were afraid to be themselves. To them, being themselves was either ugly or completely misunderstood. Those who knew how to be real Russians maybe were ashamed. Otherwise, why would they steal Ukrainian history? In my amateur opinion, the architect's house follows the principle of expensive and lavish. Society loved columns and stucco work. This is a bizarre, even ugly building, the artist's house, built in 1910. It is now autumn of 2025 here in Kharkiv, Ukraine, and it is difficult not to feel a certain sadness at this time of year because of war. It hurts to watch this historic center being destroyed. Everything here is full of contradictions. It is living its own destiny. Now it is wounded with broken windows that we temporarily cover with plywood. But it is ours, it is dear to us, Ukrainians.